Meghan Markle has been warned a huge unforced error she made in her Netflix documentary could inflict a devastating blow to any political ambitions she may have. During her documentary series with Prince Harry, released last December, Meghan described being asked to curtsy to Queen Elizabeth II by Harry when he first introduced them, and how she first assumed it was a joke. The former actress then performed an exaggerated bow on camera, which sparked a widespread backlash from many who accused her of disrespecting the Queen and the British royal family. Meghan has been tipped to make a huge move into US politics, and even make a play for the White House in the future, but one royal expert has warned such errors like that in the Netflix series could cost her dearly. Newsweek chief royal correspondent Jack Royston told its Royal Report podcast, Meghan's mock curtsy that she did on the Netflix show was a complete unforced error. Shush is being interviewed by her own documentary filmmaker for a documentary that she was an executive producer of. You would have thought that if she had been able to recognize the PR implications of what she was doing, she could have pulled the clip out. He added, if you bring her into the Democrats, if she has the capacity to do that same thing for them, it's obviously going to be a nightmare. During one episode of the couple's Netflix documentary series, Meghan spoke about being asked by Harry to curtsy to the Queen shortly before the prince introduced his future wife to the monarch. Meghan said, "We were in the car, driving, and H is like, you know how to curtsy, right? And I just thought it was a joke. I mean, Americans would understand this. We have medieval times dinner tournament, a dinner theater. It was like that." A smiling Meghan then performed an exaggerated bow on camera, with Harry left looking stony-faced beside her on the couch. Royston also warned having Meghan working at a senior level within the Democratic Party ahead of the 2024 presidential election would have been a gift to rival Republicans because her past mistakes would be used against her. He also claimed Harry and Meghan nuked themselves in December and January through Netflix and through Harry's memoir, Spare. The expert added, with Meghan and Harry, there's already risk that they damage progressive politics by making themselves poster boys and girls for the progressive cause and then just tanking that cause in the process through these kinds of unforced errors. The Democrats just can't afford to run the risk that Meghan does the same thing to the 2024 presidential election. That is where the action is. That is what they need to focus on. Meghan had been linked with the vacant Senate hot seat following the death of Dianne Feinstein last week, but California Governor Gavin Newsom instead opted for Democratic strategist LaFonza Butler on an interim basis. The Duchess of Sussex has made a series of public interventions into U.S. politics since she and Harry relocated to Montecito, California, lobbying politicians in the country for changes to parental leave and climate policy. Last year, she was interviewed by feminist pioneer Gloria Steinem for Vogue, where she spoke about the U.S. Supreme Court overturning the historic ruling from the Wade v. Roe case in 1973 on abortion. It was also reported that Joe Biden's sister Valerie Biden Owens, who is also his political strategist, had endorsed Meghan as a potential candidate for the hot seat. The Duchess also topped a poll in which Democrats were asked which women they would vote for. She tied with Vice President Kamala Harris, and was ahead of former Democratic presidential nominee Hillary Clinton, according to Mail Online.